3 on. Ooh, hit that nigga, Luke!
Hey, invite me again, Jamie.
That nigga Luke hitting.
Cardinals so sorry, bro.
It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't get too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back.
All right.
48 yards, I run it back.
I ain't getting nothing good.
Run it back. Then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello.
There we go.
Let's go! Nigga, fine! Oh, we just gonna run this back. Let's go! Honey Badger!
That shit tell me I can't. What the fuck?
I ain't playing the computer. I'm playing against the person.
Try one more time, Jamie. There we go. There we go. It just came up. Yeah.
Hey, bro. If I could have switched, bro, I had Honey Badger dead set for the end zone. No, nigga, you got the best service, bro.
Yeah, I just ran to check up on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that thank the Lord for my people and my health.
I'm finna go fire the grill up, cuz.
Oh shit, it ain't gonna be 800 degrees on it again.
No, not this time. I done learned my lesson.
Boy, that nigga finna melt the grill.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in
that
February
nigga posted
of
the picture of the
2016,
grill
there's a look at
temperature
the home
about
of the
800.
49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
You get a big Zach.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let me get that. Hold on. Let me get a big Zach. Oh, no. Just give me the 4-finger meal. Double fries. The four. Double fries.
Four.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Oh, you big one.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
What? He dropped it. That's funny.
Man, I'm about to cut this shit off.
Yeah, you have a big on 3 yards.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense.
I need that back, baby.
Players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because
niggas in here
used to cover.
cheating, bro.
We got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right?
No, don't
do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 13 yards
you
there, and Niner first. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating.
Why would you do it in the game?
Make sure he's spreading it around on the first 2 throws of the game. 2 different parts of the field as well.
Rashad Penny. Let's go.
Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He keep blitzing.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
You can't switch.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Y'all niggas don't know the rules. That's why I lost, because Nick cheated.
For the first time with
Oh, no, Nick definitely cheated.
Now Jamie want to cheat.
Hey, listen, bro.
I mean, you haven't yet, but you want to.
Success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Name the niggas.
Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Don't tell me I did that.
They come up now, 3rd and 5.
Oh, my God.
The
This is the dumbest
pass.
game ever, bro.
Damn it,
To
Tony.
throw is Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer. And put
These niggas don't drop the ball.
They'll try and run for it.
He got good receivers.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer.
I mean, what's he going to do, apologize to kids, though? I mean,
when you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
gosh darn,
The
Jamie.
elusive, slippery guy couldn't get in there, though.
It is
That'll
rape
be a
going
loss
on.
of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I mean, you up by 20-something, but, you know.
Go.
We're back at the 2. Here's 3rd and goal.
This nigga over here catching whatever he wants.
Garoppolo. And it's complete.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good football in the chat now, baby.
Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Good about the game.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Now, I do got one question, though. Can we switch on the kickoff one time?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Fielded about a yard deep.
God damn it, brother.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
They be talking big shit.
So wait, we supposed to let a dude catch on us and then run in on the computer like for 15 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Hey, man, don't talk about my commissioner.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
We should have took that nigga that bad in the other league. He just got...
Hold on.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up.
That's not what happened, bro. He went into a league and they had these rules and he just took these rules.
If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal,
he joined the league with a
get
bunch of
couple
white
first
balls.
downs, run some plays, run some clock.
Now
Allow
he
the
wanna
defense to get a
follow
chance
the
to catch
white
their
man.
breath, settle down, and relax.
I just watched Taylor Gabriel walk into the end zone, by the way.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The
And
windows
they
that you
took
see
off
open,
X
they
Factor, so
shrink
everybody
pretty
gonna be back
rapidly.
to being speed
How
whores
about being
again.
able
So
to hit a moving target
I mean,
against the
what now?
zone before the next guy can get there.
the
and
X
make a play on
factors,
the ball.
they're not
easy for any
in
quarterback,
the
no
2K
matter the
league.
situation.
It's not
There, the
missing.
defense won the battle. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd
So players I
down.
drafted,
fumble?
3rd down throw incomplete
or
as
just
well.
regular niggas.
So the defense able to
Jamie,
get
you
off
have
the
to
field here
punt.
on
It's
3rd
the
down.
rules.
It's one of the goals of
Jamie.
the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the
hold
few
on.
things defenses chart.
Don't get
How
suspended.
did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Nah, you just take the loss.
Oh, gosh.
That'll be put in the books as a
I need to run some
53-yard
clock, bro,
punt.
'cause this
And the
nigga
Niners will
really
go
going
on
too much.
offense. 1st and 10.
Look at this. Hey, bro, I'm about to just run.
I play the co-commissioner in the other league in about an hour.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer.
Can't wait to get this
They would say when you're running the big-time races, means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
But that was a basic-ass tackle.
Hey. Marvin Harrison back, baby. Let's go.
Hold on. Did you say that? Whoa. I got to leave.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Number 88 back
to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling
things
and reestablishing the line of scrimmage.
Not on this game.
Front backwards. They also like
But that needs shot that guy at the car wash, I guess.
Allegations. Proclamation.
Allegations. Proclamation. Hey, Dr. Umar.
The Niners are able to stretch their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown.
The phone with double fries, no coleslaw.
Oh, shit. The rush to almost get to the quarterback.
Sweet tea.
Then you got to get the
you know these motherfuckers that's actually discontinue onion rings?
Shit.
The blocking has to
yes, bro.
To get him
no onion rings or shakes.
I hope that's just an Atlanta thing, bro.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould.
I ain't bet you Zaxby's in a minute, bro.
I found out in Gwinnett County, bro.
This will be taken very short.
Oh, sweet tea. Sweet tea, my nigga.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hold on. Let's go, Luke. Let's go, Luke. You ain't retiring, nigga.
You got Luke Kuechly for real?
Yes. He's our first overall pick. Yes, he just got a pick 6, bro.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams
it's really because
that's my fault. I didn't mean to switch.
Between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
I mean, I didn't catch the ball. I let him drop the interception, but I did switch on accident.
Where Dre at, bro? Show me Dre.
Just yet, and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0.
Give me Dre, y'all.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings
you can't pump up the crowd no more in this bitch?
That screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize
I can't wait to get a message during the game because I hit the ball.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
No one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball
we getting money.
And he comes back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
He scored! Bro! Oh, this is the greatest game ever.
Man, stop the damn match.
Hey, bro, I need all my niggas to get XP boosts.
Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. 11 yards and a Cowboy
I'm doing all this,
down.
I'm finna lose 7 to
given up, but that's
50
why you
to
play
fucking
zone
Chris every
defense, so you can have
season.
people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Prescott on
We don't
first
even
down.
play like that, bro.
And that's Elliott complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I'm about to call timeout. My
It's a
niggas
gain
actually
of
tired.
12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
You on the
This
Colts?
is why
I'm
trying
on the
to cover
Vikings.
the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position,
Nah,
when
I'm
you see a
good,
running
brother.
back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first.
I appreciate
Oftentimes
everything
you
you
widen
do.
too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a second down.
Look, Kuechly, bro. What's up? Hey, bro. I need to get Montez a sack. So we finna send the dog.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys
possible to get sacked from again. I got Aaron Donald. I barely got 2 in one
We're
game.
going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. He gave you the ball. He gave you the interception.
And with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, you have to.
Man, Vol, get paid. Get paid, big nigga, get paid.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Hey, bro, focus on the chicken, bro. Fuck that nigga Trey.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Listen, now, Chris, you watching the game, right? I'm going to attempt to run the ball out.
Oh my God, Jamie!
As his guys will set up
that nigga, how you beat the block and do all that? That nigga sold out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Oh, this nigga trying to
a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And out across midfield, down to the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Ain't no rule against like scoring more points when you're up by points, is it?
Now a play fake.
I'm just trying to run the ball out. I just don't want him to like hurt my niggas. So if he does, I'm gonna just start throwing the football. See, look at this, bro.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Now that they completed a couple on this
Look
drive,
at this, bro.
peeled off some pretty
I'm about
good
to throw this
yardage,
bitch
too.
deep.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They'll run with Coleman on first down.
I'm about to throw this bitch deep.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Like
13 yards there to Niner first. On first down, here's Breida.
Bro, Jamie blitzed the A-gap and missed the running back.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He came straight through clean.
For a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carry the ball.
What position you play?
Now a give coming right
oh my God.
looking to find a lane, but he can't.
Oh my
bring it
gosh.
At the line of scrimmage.
The ball. How you do that?
Now we've got whistles and a timeout here.
Nigga done hurt
and
the
it looks
Georgia
like we've
Southern
got a
boy.
49er that's down on the field.
That's what you want to do, Jamie?
Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
This is a bad play.
21.
Who's that,
From the gun on third, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
I could go for this because it's 4th and 2.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal.
Trey carefully reciting the rules so he didn't get indicted later.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
That sounds like
that drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard
James look
line.
good and he's not getting fucking hit every play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position.
Truck 2 people on one play.
Let's see if they can get the score. Prescott now 6 of 10 in this first down. He's got his guys a first down here. Prescott from the gun. The completion. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Let's
go. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Oh, snap. You got one of those.
Brandon. Yeah. The drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh, this nigga has 2 fucking upgrades.
That's complete, and once again, it's Cobb.
Guard somebody.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Prescott.
There we go.
What?
You right there.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Bro, the ball is like 10 yards off.
And able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, to play an old-school defense right now.
Let me cut this stream,
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Time to give a little credit here. That
Why
was
is your impersonation when you got to use the ER?
On the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to pull, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
James #1 in passing. Let's go.
MVP. There we go. Pick the ball. Pick it off, guys.
What are we doing here? For a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them
4th and 13. I don't know.
If there's contact coming from both sides,
I don't know the rules.
No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Oh, I could have got that. I didn't block it. I didn't. Because I was beating Nick and did the same thing, and they called a fucking penalty, and he got a first down. So now I'm like scared to go for it.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't it?
I gotta never do shit out of
it. Bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
No, hold
up. The 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
21 yards there on 3rd down. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive. Nothing wrong with being electric. Nothing wrong with carrying.
To escape, and he goes down. Jalen Smith gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
65.
Oh, you gotta catch that.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Come on, bro. You had the nigga beat.
But it misses the target, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide.
Right, he was
always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. What's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Fucking overthrow it. Having a good ass catch.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you
fumble, bro. These are fumbles. This is the second time.
Some more points on the board.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been my observation. There's been
a fumble, bro. That's the second time.
Talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think
by Jamie and his coach.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a
you can go
penalty,
for this,
I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender's making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing just outside his own goal line. On the return is Pettis.
Wait, what?
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
That tells you how cockamamie these damn rules are.
That you'll believe in
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
That sounds like good.
Final play of the half. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams
hey, Nick, while you watching, you need to be working on your my players.
Here in quarter number 3.
Damn.
It's hoops time.
Just fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
Man, they barely get it. Make me listen.
How did he get the little X factor activated when he didn't call the ball on
the pick up there. Move the chains. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their minute by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run with Elliott. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him,
I don't know
it just
about
takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
72. He didn't pick up the guy.
From the 38, Prescott. That's complete to Cobb.
What are y'all doing?
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do?
Yeah,
Change
Jamie,
the play calling?
What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some
screens,
some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th.
You trade me Zeke, then you can sign
Zach. And the offense stays out there. Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. This is Elliott. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and knock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not.
Get your bad ass down.
You see it, you call it.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first.
There we go.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. It's a foot race.
Give me a block, nigga. Why you?
This all the way up past the 40-yard line. Cooper was the target there. First possession of the third quarter and interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 180. Watch the run. 21. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's 3rd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open.
Jamie, what did your coach tell you to call? Right now, so I can know who to throw to.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
No, he went out, bro. He went out.
Just with that lead here in the second half.
Jamie went out,
so
bro.
Possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over here at the 20.
That's a safety, bro. Jamie went out.
Oh, shit. I wasn't ready for that.
What was that hot?
This next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're approaching their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
They still laughing at that hop.
For them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
well, I need more because of that hop you just did.
Finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4. Leaves them with options here on 2nd and just a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 6.
Check 56. Here we go, 46.
Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held him in check on the scoreboard. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
What?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
Bro, the ball
I always
been
enjoy
gone.
the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. After the penalty, it's Elliott. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
There we go. 56 is the mic. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. 26.
Prescott now from the 50. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
That's low-key tampering.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now it's Breida. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Watch the
On 2nd and 12. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run on 1st down. Coleman, and he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. They run again with Breida. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
On 2nd and a couple. Garoppolo on the screen. This is
5:30, he said.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Well, that play really didn't fool them. They completed the screen pass, but for lost yardage, a really nice play by the defense.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Garoppolo now. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Gold for the extra point.
Trey out here beating good 2v1s. This should have witch hunt.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Prescott on 1st down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. The Cowboys on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Gold to add the extra point.
The stream is on.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Take it to live.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face
these are real 49ers.
After back-to-back incompletions. Prescott from the gun.
Trey going to the Super Bowl?
And that will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, you down, you might as well.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
I do the same.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Noah Brown, the Ohio State man, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Taking unnecessary hits, trying to get extra yards. I mean, sometimes you got ran out of bounds.
They fail to connect on 3rd.
I think someone's going to get in the QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. No luck going for 2 last time, so they'll just kick the extra point here. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Like, I think the last game we played, I was juking like 5 people one juke.
What he was hoping for by any stretch.
And
the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Prescott now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Honestly, that was what did the best. That's supposed to be what the X Factor is for.
And this will be incomplete.
You got certain stuff that keeps you from getting cheese.
There, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt.
I mean, there's ways to beat it, though.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And this is going to be hauled in. Oh, what a catch at the 10. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be.
I see what you did there.
And throwing the ball underneath as well.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
You can't take off and run immediately. Is he good? Ask the commissioner. That was illegal play.
Drops it underneath Italian. Taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
No, necessarily. The
based off the rules, that was illegal.
Prescott. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's
the funny thing about that, though, is you wait for 2 seconds for the line to press you before you start running. That's stupid, too.
No doubt about it.
Shit, it'll take me 3 seconds to read a damn play. I picked the play.
Who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when
Trey trying to have fun.
When you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go one more.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Here we go. 54. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
And they will take a knee here.
Good game. All right, y'all.
Wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Niners, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any pro. I just have to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials.